Welcome to British Ivy School's e-learning platform. I'm Ms. Uche by name. Today, I'm going to take you on the subject, Year 2 Numeracy. And our topic for today is what? Square corner. I repeat, square corner. And you know what? A square, you know too well that a square is what? Is among the two-dimensional shapes. Yes, it has two dimensions. Why it is called a two-dimensional shape is because it has two dimensions. It has length and width. Okay, a square corner has a 90-degree or 90 degrees angle. For instance, look at what I meant by a square corner. By the sides, the corner of the figure, the corner of the shape. Okay, a perfect square or a rectangle has four corners that each measure 90 degrees. This is a rectangle while this is a square. They have what? Four corners. And each corner, this corner, it measures what? It measures 90 degrees. While this very one also measures what? 90 degrees. So these very four corners each measure 90 degrees. 90. When you sum them up, the 490 degrees, that is to multiply 90 by 4, and to give you what? 360 degrees for a perfect square. As what? As a two-dimensional shape. Okay, each diagonal measurement of a square or rectangle will verify that the corners are right angles. This is what we call what? Right angles. It is depicted, or it depicts with what? It is shown with a small square. It is shown with a small square. This is a small square. You can see that these four sides are what? Are equal to each other. None of them is different. All the sides are equal. So a right angle or 90 degrees corner, square corner, it is shown with what? A small square. Okay, which is what? A right angle. Angle of this nature, whenever you see this, something of this nature, what will run into your mind or what will come into your mind is what? It shows that this very angle is what? Is a right angle that measures what? 90 degrees. Right angles are 90 degrees. A triangle is obtuse. What do I mean by an obtuse triangle? An obtuse triangle is an angle that is a triangle or an angle that is greater than 90 degrees, but less than what? 360 degrees. And also, yes, for instance, look at where I drew the obtuse triangle here. You can see the obtuse triangle is greater than 90 degrees. It is greater than 90 degrees. This is a picture of what? An obtuse triangle. So a triangle is obtuse when one of its angles is greater than a right angle. That is why I demarcated in order to show you where 90 degrees falling. I demarcated here to show you the 90 degrees. While this here, the line here, will tell you that this triangle is a triangle that supersedes or that passes 90 degrees, passes a right angle. Okay, this is what is called square corner. This is a square corner. Square corner. These corners, they are called what? Square corners. When you come down to rectangle, you have four square corners, just like what we have here. A perfect square and a perfect rectangle. This is a perfect square, while this is a perfect rectangle. Has four corners. It has four corners, while this also has what? Four corners that measure what? 90 degrees. Each measure 90 degrees. You see, 90 degrees because they are right angles. 90 degrees because they are right angles. I hope you are following. I hope you are communicating. You are with me. Okay. 90 degrees. Yes. Okay, let's move down to the examples of of shapes that have no square corners. There are some shapes that do not have square corners. Just like this, look at what I meant by square corners. Small square corners by the corner of the shape or figure. Square corners. Likewise, there are some shapes that do not have at all, no square corners. And those shapes are these. You have trapezoid. Trapezoid doesn't have a square corner. And it doesn't have a parallel side. It doesn't have a parallel side. It doesn't have a square corner. Parallelogram. Parallelogram doesn't also have what? A square corner. Yes. All these. Okay. The examples of shapes that have no square corners are trapezoid, parallelogram, etc. So, you look at the diagram of parallelogram. The shape. This is the shape of parallelogram. This is exactly how to draw a parallelogram. And this one is what? A trapezoid. Trapezoid. Can you see that? It doesn't have any square corner. Can you see? It's only when you demarcate, you give a line here, that's the only time it will have a square corner. But it doesn't have something like this. That is why this shape is what? A shape that doesn't have a square corner. The same thing is applicable to this very parallelogram. It doesn't have, look at the shape of it. It doesn't have a square corner. So these two shapes are examples of what? Figures or shapes that don't have what? Square corners. Thanks for listening.